What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you have not already, hit that like and subscribe button right below. All you gotta do is just go bloop, bloop, bloop. That's it, easy as that. Today is time. We've been waiting all summer. It's here. It's October. The weather's cooling off. We done broke out the sweatshirts. We done got the real tree on because hunting season's right around the corner. Dingy ding ding. It's time. So alright. So fall fishing, this video is gonna be my setups, go-to baits, go-to setups for fall bassing. Fall bassing, let's talk about what these fish are doing this time of year. Around like my part, we got Coosa River, Gunnersville, Pickwick, whatever. If you're in the southeast right now, which half the country is, like geographically they are. You're in the south right now, it's October, fall is beginning, okay? These cooler nights, that is the key, okay? I'm not really that concerned about 85 in the middle of the day. I'm not. I'm concerned that it's 60s at night, okay? Upper 50s at night. It's gonna start dipping down. The days are getting shorter. If you notice in the afternoons, it's starting to get dark at 6 o'clock now. 6:15, 6:30, wherever you're at. So days are getting shorter, nights are getting longer. That means that the water's gonna be cooling down a lot more. These fish are about to start really paying attention to that water temperature, the water color, their own bait right now, okay? So that's what my baits today are all around: threadfin shad, bait. Crawfish, kind of a factor in the fall. You hear about a jig in the fall time a lot. I typically go toward bait. Topwaters, jerk baits, swim baits, stuff like that. You know, all summer you gotta think these fish have been roaming around chasing bait. It's been very tough. That's why you look over here and you see some schooling out in the middle over like 50 feet. They literally just roam around and they'll sit underneath these bait balls and they'll pop, pop, pop. They'll eat and they'll go back down. Spotted bass, for sure, largemouth, same way. What's happening now is water temperature's getting a little bit cooler. Fish are starting to move a little bit shallower. The bait are starting to move in the backs of these creeks. They're at the mouths of them right now. More on into October, November, they start moving in the backs of these creeks. And the main reason for that is in my mind, now you may go read whatever magazine you want, the water is cooler back there, okay? The water's starting to cool down. You know, there's a lot more life in the backs of them creeks. You'll see if you find a little creek that has flowing water in the back of it, that bait's gonna be back in there. It's cooler. They've been wanting cooler water all summer. That's why they've been so daggum deep. So now we're moving shallow. I'm gonna go through my setups, my favorite baits for fall bass fishing. It don't matter where you're from, where you're at. I mean, low key, you could use the same stuff in Florida. So number one, and I'm not trying to sell you, I'm just gonna tell you, a swim bait, whatever brand you want to throw. I throw a Guggen bait, Saucy Swimmer. I throw a 3.3. My favorite color is Magic Shad. Y'all see me catch them on that same color a pretty good bit. It's got a nice shad belly on it, green top, looks just like a shad. Especially really good for smallmouth and spotted bass. Slide him on. I love these baits because they get your hands real slimy. It smells so good. That's why we come, as Mark Daniels will say. That's why we come. Round bend, lockdown head by owner. This is a 1/2 ounce, a little bit heavier. You know, I'll throw that around brush, rock piles. I'll throw them in the current. I mean, you can honestly wind this around on some flats too and catch them. 1/2 ounce, a little bit too heavy. You need to go a little bit lighter, 1/4 ounce, 3/8, stuff like that. That's my number one. Actually, that's not my number one. I'm gonna tell you my number one. I'm gonna keep it for last. That's one setup for me. 7.2 hex rod. This is and a 631 reel. 12-pound Seaguar line. That's number one. I'm gonna roll through these pretty quick for you guys. Guess what? We're still throwing shad baits. This is a dart, Guggen bait's dart, soft, any kind of soft body jerk bait. 15-pound fluorocarbon. Throw him around flats, schooling fish, stuff like that. There's two shad baits. You already know what time it is. Y'all already know what I'm in on this. I'm in on that. I ain't even gonna talk about that. Keep it. Don't be looking at my jerkbait. This is a secret kind of brand. Jerkbait, very, very effective bait in the fall. You need to be throwing this bait. Honestly, you throw this bait at daylight or later in the day. You can throw that over grass, whether it's milfoil, hydrilla, whatever it is. You're probably not going to throw it in hydrilla because you're going to get hung up. But those grass lines, like perfect, like Gunnersville, stuff like that, check. Those grass lines, get on the outside of them where the grass starts tapering off. And fish use those as like a highway. They travel down them. Throw a jerkbait down through there. This time of year, they're on bait. A jerkbait helps them react on it. That, ooh, that's close to my top bait this time of year. Throwing that around, you know, docks, the end of docks with brush on them. You can honestly throw a jerkbait anywhere you go this time of year and probably catch bass. That's 3 shad baits. My favorite, by far, in the fall, Topwater, 100%. It's Topwater season. I got old school Zara spook on there, 50-pound cigar braid, high-speed reel. This is a favorite 6-stick, 7.4 heavy. I like him for bombing him way out there. Same rod, 7.4 heavy. Got old ploppy on there, whoppy ploppy. 50-pound braid. And that's it, guys. I'm throwing shad baits. This ain't no secret. I've told y'all this a million times. It ain't no secret. They biting shad this time of year. Everybody wants to say, man, what color worm y'all throwing? Man, I'm catching them on that green pumpkin purple. Dang, I got some green pumpkin blue. They ain't biting mine. Because you ain't around them and you ain't throwing shad baits. But for real though, drop the worm down. Put the worm down. All I'm begging y'all, just put the worm down. You can throw the shaky head all you want. Just throw him down this time of year. Set him down and pick up a shad bait. Do it for me. Send me a picture on the gram and let me know what you catch on these shad baits, okay? Go to your local lake, go to your pond, go to your farm pond, go to your public lake in your city. If it has no fishing signs, I'm not telling you what to do, but send me a picture when you get done. Throw the shad baits, swim baits, anything that imitates a shad this time of year. These are just my setups. I can go anywhere in the country right now and I'm gonna get bites on that. So just a short little quick vid, try to help you guys out. We're gonna close this out. Appreciate you tuning in. As always, thank you for tuning in. I just said that, we can edit that. And until next time, like and subscribe below. I think I might put these rods up. Actually, I'm not because they're biting. You ready to go? Let's go. See you guys. Somebody's trying to blow me up. Ask me what they're biting. They're biting shad. They're biting shad.